Having trouble with your garage door? Problem solved. Call Direct Service Overhead Garage Door Company. We're your go-to team for garage door repair, new garage doors, openers, and more. We offer same-day service. We're always ready when you need us. Best of all, you can book your appointment online or talk to a live operator 24/7. No machines, no waiting. So whether it's a broken spring or a brand new garage door, trust the local experts at Direct Service Garage Doors. Call us today or visit directserviceoverhead.com.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. It's it's Wednesday night. We're gonna talk Arkansas State down in the Rock. We're gonna talk a little Taylen Green love, and I don't know, man, the great stadium debate. We've got a few things here we're gonna discuss. We've got all three of us. We should all be good to go tonight. As far as time, right? We didn't really discuss that.
I'm good. Yeah,
Okay.
no, I'm good. My wife's at a dinner with her friends. I got all night.
Oh my God, you got all night. Hell yeah. Make sure you guys, as you're coming in, make sure you like, share, hit the subscribe button. Sharing is caring. And and if you hit the notification bell, make sure you want notifications for everything we do here. As soon as we go live, or if there's edited content, whatever, you get a notification, and it's just more likely they're going to send you any damn notification at all. So if you do that, it really helps out. Shout out to, of course, August Patreon supporters. We're going to have that updated list of names the 5th or the 6th or so, somewhere in there, and we'll have the autographed cards for the legendary status members ready to go around that same time. So and we'll announce those winners. We'll either do a live Discord thing or, whatever to wheel spin for all those cards. I think we're doing 5 cards this month, 3 legendary and then 2 of the $8 folks, the yellow names in Discord. I do appreciate everyone who's hopping in here. Tim, Travis, how you boys doing? How's it going?
I'm here. Somebody
Great,
just pointed out how Tim's wearing a seatbelt in his living room. That's
what I do. That's what I do.
Hey, we buckled up for victory, dude. We buckled up for victory.
No, my take is so hot. I'm gonna have to strap in and because everybody's gonna be angry with what I say. It's hot takes.
No, they're angry at all of us, buddy. It's cool.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But I had every intention of making it to my studio, and I'm not gonna make it to my studio. Yeah.
It's all good. I appreciate
Tim's
you.
rich, like, for real. He got a grand piano in the background.
It's true. It's true.
Oh man. Yeah, it's pretty nice little layout
Man
there.
said
Listen.
got a racing
If I put-
simulator in his house.
If I put my single wide on here, then everybody'd be able to find me. So
True.
Fair. That's fair. All right. We do have our question of the day, and this will be your post live show XP question. So again, I have to repeat this every time we do it. This is for after the live show when it's over. Now, I mean, you can tell me in live chat, tell us in live chat because we want to talk about it, but then post it in the live chat. Just tell me whether or not Arkansas, who's going to cover the spread. In the spread right now, 23.5 points in Arkansas's favor. Clearly, the Razorbacks favored by quite a bit there. So tell me whether
it went up a little bit more.
Did it go up more?
I thought the opening line was 22 and a half.
Oh, it might have been opening line. I don't know, but I know right now, as of
I like
Wednesday at 6:36, didn't the Alabama A&M spread jump up like 10 points on like the night before or something?
probably.
I think so. Yeah, it's at 23 and a half right now. So
Yeah, 23 and a half. With 62.5 total points. Arkansas, according to the matchup predictor, favored at 89.5%. So Hogs are clearly the favorite here. I'm not gonna lie, with all the I don't want to say hate, but like just the disrespect to the Razorbacks, whether it comes to AP getting any votes for ranks or whatever, being ranked in the top 25. Not that I give a damn, and nor should you. But I'm again a little surprised that this one's not like a, I don't know, 14 or 10 point spread with the matchup predictor only at like 60% for Arkansas as opposed to 90. I don't know, but I'm just a little petty like that. But again, let me know. You could tell us in live chat, but I want you to do it again and post in the post live chat. Tell us whether or not you think Arkansas who covers, and if you want, go into detail. We will sometimes respond to them. We'll also respond to some of the criticisms. we had some interesting comments on the show on Monday night.
We're trying to do better.
I mean, we're only, if anything, we're honest to our thoughts. I mean, you guys know that. You guys have been around a lot.
It would be boring if we all said the same stuff all the time, right?
We really would.
What if we just lied to you guys all the time? How would you feel about that?
Well, see, here's the thing, though. Like, maybe we have been this entire time, and they don't even know. And what they're doing is they're critiquing our fake versions of our real opinions.
It's true.
It's a possibility. I mean, it ain't happening, but I mean, you never know.
As soon as the Matrix came out, all the payphones disappeared. So
it's fair.
I saw a meme that said it the other day. I was like, wow, that's for real.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Matrix, fantastic movie though. All right. Again, I do appreciate Patreon supporters and everyone that's here live. Again, make sure you like, share, subscribe. John Daly said, wow, did he really? 24-17? Is that what Daly said?
I would take that as a surprise, except that I think I said 28-17, so it's not the most
John Daly's
obscene, the most obscene pick out there, I don't think. Not that mine is worse, but I think there are worse picks out there. John Daly was pretty pissed on Twitter, right?
Literally said he was pissed about the defense and how bad it was.
I was going to pull that up.
Which kind of correlates back to what I was talking about last week about that sticking in everybody's brain more than anything, right? Not that it was a bad game, because we had a great game. We ended up figuring it out, but that's what I'm talking about.
it's kind of crazy how much the takes that we had on Monday were I mean, obviously it bothered some people, whether it's talking about how Arkansas started off or just kind of our general takes. But I mean, I wasn't surprised by any of it, but people kind of pushing back a little bit, and that's fair. This is what John Daly said on this was yesterday with the Buzz. I'm pissed. It's the worst defense I've ever seen. John Daly on the Arkansas Razorbacks defense after game one.
So whoever thought Travis had a negative comment last show, obviously that comment's way worse than anything Travis said.
Because I don't. Do you agree with it? Do you agree with? I mean,
I don't think that's the worst. I think that the first drive was the worst.
The first drive is the only.
There's no reason that first drive should have been so easy.
Yeah, but after that, they figured it out, and they didn't score another point. Not a field goal, not a safety, not nothing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
it's not
I don't.
The worst
it was. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say we after that they did adjust. They made the proper adjustments. They only gave up the 7 points there in the opening quarter. But to both your points, like they did get better. Like and they made the corrections. And that's crazy to me. John Daly, I love. He's like the ambassador of Arkansas athletics. I love that. I really do. And I love that he was on. I love that he was on. Happy Gilmore too, by the way. I love that he had like such a big part in that. That was great. All I was wanting was him to have like his Razorback shirt on, or the golf pants with the Razorbacks all over him. I was hoping he would have that represent the Hogs on such a big Netflix movie. But that's just it's a crazy take to me. I don't think after one game
Have you heard the actual clip of that? Because I haven't even actually heard the time.
I have it here. I don't know if it'll play through. I don't know if it'll actually play or not.
I'm surprised you're not bringing up the. I'm surprised you're not bringing up the John Daly connection that happened, I think, over the last week, unless I'm mistaken. I believe he was playing golf with one other John that's been in conversation for Arkansas football lately.
Oh, with Gruden?
Oh, was he?
I think so. I need to go back and look, but I think I got a picture of that sent to me.
Yeah.
This week, Gruden and Daly playing together.
Oh, apparently, yeah. So Cross is out. Jaquez Cross, starting running back, is out.
For Arkansas State.
Yeah, Donovan Irish just posted that. Shout out to Irish. He's a legendary status member. That's what I'm talking about, baby. But he is out. I haven't had time to sit down and do a any more like looking into Arkansas State the last couple of days. I've been a little busy, but I am very. I talked to Stephen Hamner. Well, I say that Stephen Hamner, QB Spotlight. Marco polled me about Arkansas State's quarterback, and he had a couple of things to say where he was like, he's not that impressive to me. But it's, I think he'd said something before about just Arkansas secondary when we talked about, just Arkansas in general. So this is one of those things where like you've got people that do that for a living, that watch quarterbacks, including group of 5 quarterbacks, telling you Rainer's, I mean, he's capable, but he doesn't really stand out. I'm trying to play this John Daly clip. I'm going to see if it's going to let me.
I've never seen a defense this bad in Arkansas. I'm pissed right now.
You agree, Justin?
We suck at defense. Our defensive line sucks.
John.
We gave up next to nothing.
Navy, John.
They can't sack anybody. I know I'm pissed. It's the worst defense I've ever seen. I love our offense.
I know you do.
We're going to have to score 35 to 40 points a game to win 7 games this year.
Wow.
If Bobby Petrino controls the clock, we have more first downs, and we control the clock, I think Arkansas might win 24-17.
Wow.
Good Lord.
Wow. I'll take it. I'll take it to sold crowd, not announced
so
like they
bad,
did.
y'all. It's just so bad.
Y'all were able to hear that.
Crazy.
I hope
Yeah,
chat.
baby.
I hope chat was able to hear that. That was wow. He said, what did he say? 23-17 was his
24
to 17.
And he said
Damn.
we might. He said if Bobby Petrino manages the clock, we might be able to win 24-17.
Holy cow.
It's pretty tough coming from Daly too, man. He's a homer.
Yeah. By the way, that is from 1037 The Buzz. So give them their credit there. But that's wow. Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that take, because he is definitely a pretty biased guy when it comes to his Razorbacks. So
Yeah.
I don't know. A little surprising.
People say I say mean shit like that.
Yeah, I bet he got blasted. I bet some folks probably some references to his maybe put down the beer, John, or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like you went off a little half cocked on that. Like, dude, it's one game with realistically, it's one game with one bad series.
Yeah,
You know
I mean, we're making way too much out of that. We really are. Like, let's let this thing settle. If they do this again against Arkansas State and they give up easy yards, easy drives, easy points, that's one thing. That is absolutely. But
you see Keith Grayson. That's Keith Grayson right there, whiskey drunk.
Oh, is that who that is? Oh, okay.
Yeah. He said, "Where was he when Chavis was the DC?" No doubt.
Yeah, Chavis's defense.
Oh, Chief.
Love JD, but I don't think I can get on board with this take. Did I like the first drive? Hell no. Did I like what was going on until they shot themselves in the foot on drive 2? Nope. But they settled in and did what they were supposed to do. Blah blah blah. I'm not reading all that, but yeah, they only had 165 yards of offense and 5 first downs. I mean,
yeah.
I kind of had a feeling that's what that would look like. Him getting kind of toasted.
But if you go deeper, it gets worse.
Yeah, I don't want to go any deeper than that. I'm a little worried about what. Cody Blasco says Arkansas State is no better than Alabama A&M.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to. I disagree, because they just blew out SEMO, and my understanding looking into it this week is SEMO is significantly better than Alabama A&M. So,
are you
if
driving
think
right
that's
now?
the case, yes.
No, that's illegal. Are you holding? How are you holding your camera?
He's got it up on a stand. That's
Oh,
really
okay.
quite
What are you
impressive.
talking about, dude? I'm
He's
not
in his
holding
living
my
room,
camera.
bro.
He's playing
I'm
one of
driving
those.
my couch. I'm driving my couch.
He's playing one of those the simulator car race Indianapolis
Mario Kart.
simulators.
I'm playing
what King
Mario
Command
Kart.
said earlier.
Is that a problem? Mario Kart while I do Tusk Talk?
If you guys
Playing
want to call in, you can. I'm going to send the link here in just a second. If you call in, you're going to get, if you're in Discord, this is for the folks in Discord. Even if you're not in Discord, feel free to call in. But for those that are in Discord, you're going to get 5,000 XP. We've also got Patreon boosters. If you join any Patreon in Discord, you're going to get an XP boost. Big baller for real. That's what John Kellehar's the GOAT says about Tim. He's big baller. He's got the one hand on the steering wheel. He's living his best life. Talk about a mobile home. Mike
I told you it was a single wide. I don't understand what you don't get about that.
That's an RV, bro.
RV style. That's how we do this.
Tim driving his 2026 Tesla where it drives for him.
I mean, that could be true too.
Yeah.
I don't have a Tesla though.
Again, make sure you share the content, folks. Share the content. That'd be great. Hey, did you guys see Eric Galco, who is he works for Optimum Scouting. So he watches quite a bit of film. In other words,
Autobots roll out.
He put out a tweet on, when was this? September 1st. Taylen Green is showing the type of growth teams look for in a second-year system quarterback. So he's given some love. He's given some love to Green.
Here's my take on that. The same thing that you just said about us reading too much into the first drive or the first drive and a half of the game, and there's a little too much negativity reading into it.
Right.
The same thing can be said about 6 touchdowns against one of the absolute worst FCS teams in the country.
Okay.
Like, yes, sure, he looked better, but you would be disappointed if he didn't look better.
Right.
Like, the expectation when you're playing someone is he better look better. Like, that's like Taylen Green going and playing high school football.
Right.
So I don't read too much into it yet.
Yeah, I'm not. But this is just what a scout is saying about what he saw versus it doesn't matter the opponent. He's just telling you what he saw here. It's showing the type of growth teams look for in a second-year quarterback system or in a second-year system quarterback. He erupted for 322 yards and 6 passing touchdowns, second most in one game in school history. So that's the part where you're like, yeah, okay, consider the opponent. What stood out the most was how he handled pressure. All stats against blitzes, 14 of 19 for 201 yards, 5 of his 6 touchdowns. He's diagnosing defenses quickly, which is, again, that's the part that's the scout part, right? Like, it doesn't matter the opponent. It's just seeing what the individual's doing. Again, so he's saying he's diagnosing defenses quickly, keeping his eyes downfield and capitalizing when the opponents take risks. Nearly 6'6", 225, Green has always been a physically rare dual threat, but now he is showing that next layer, comfort in the pocket, progression through reads, and the ability to extend plays when structures break down. The physical traits are undeniable, but we're seeing the polish and poise that point to his high ceiling. So, yeah, I mean, sure, take it with a grain of salt. Let's see him do this. Let's see if he has this same take after, like, Ole Miss, right? Like, let's.
I mean, these don't even anyone talking about anything like that this early in the game is like, I don't know, man.
y'all just shit all over my topic here. You just shit all over it. I was trying to build this into something, and y'all shit all over it. No, it's fair. It's fair. It is too early, but I did think it was interesting.
But I'll tell you what, if he's doing this after 4 or 5 games, it may be a conversation.
Well, here's the other thing. As someone who keeps up with a lot of this and follows a lot of these people and looks into this, at no point last year did I see someone like that, a scout, make that kind of an analogy. And that's even after UAPB.
Yeah.
Was there some, were there some compliments and all that? Like, oh wow, yeah, I guess Bobby Petrino, it worked against UAPB. Like, definitely saw
Yeah.
those kind of comments. But this guy's going into the structure of his game, which is just the physical things that you do as a quarterback, and he's saying that he's seeing that kind of progression. But again, to both of y'all's point, like, let's see him do this. Let's see him do this week in and week out.
Well, I think definitely if you watch him and even on the highlights, you can see his progression because he's making more reads and he's making them faster. He's reading the defense faster.
Someone
he's knowing what he's going against very quickly.
Pointed that out in the post game live on Saturday. They said he actually was willing to stay in the pocket and go through his reads even when pressured. And yeah, his numbers were actually higher. Now UAPB, I don't remember the analytics on that one. I don't remember if that was. I'd have to go back and look at it.
Did you see KJ Jackson on that touchdown pass step up in the pocket?
Yeah.
And then he got blasted? Holy crap. Yeah. That kid's got some balls.
I'm telling you, the growth in him, I watched him quite a bit.
I think both quarterbacks are showing up pretty nicely.
He's grown up quite a bit. I can remember in spring camp, or maybe it was fall camp, his freshman year, his first year on campus. And he was running with the threes and kind of rotating in with the threes. And at one point, Petrino stops the offense in the middle of right before the snap, and Petrino just got on his ass. And and it was so loud, and I know I wasn't the only guy standing there. It was outside on the left practice field that's closest to the Hyper building. I'll never forget that. We're all watching it. I think Mason Choate was next to me and a couple other guys from Rivals. And I just kind of was like, are y'all seeing this? Like, damn, he's chewing into that freshman. Letting him know what's up. And it immediately took me back to what Tyler Wilson used to talk about when he would go on Hit That Line, several years back, when he would talk about Petrino and how he would scream at you, and it didn't matter.
It was just crazy.
If you were a freshman or not, it didn't matter. He was getting on your ass. But anyways, KJ Jackson has definitely grown up. I mean, he's baking in the oven, man. He's going the way you're supposed to go. We'll have to wait and see if he can stick to it. Did we lose Tim again?
Oh, yeah. No, he just came back, man. You brought him back to life.
All you had to do was say something, and it was like, no, you didn't lose him.
Okay, I get it.
All right. What do you think about Omega Blake? Yeah, I talked about that on Monday. Crash Out. You'll have to go watch it, my friend.
Omega Blake's legit. I think he's going to be this year's Armstrong probably, but I like that it's spread out amongst more like what we have six
different receivers,
but 6 receivers. Is that right?
Yeah,
that's awesome. Receivers. And that speaks to him, his reads. You know what I mean? He's making his reads faster.
I don't know that. I guess that's the question. Will we see that again this year? Will we see him do that again?
I don't think so.
6 passing touchdowns at all would be insane.
Oh, you mean will we see him? Man, that'd be cool.
I don't know if we'll see 6 passing touchdowns again. Maybe that'd be great.
Yeah.
But when you talked earlier and I got cut off, I think if we actually are seeing the growth that he was talking about, that we will see a much more spread out passing game. Mm-hmm. You're not going to see basically one guy with 60% of the catches or 65%.
Last year, Taylen Green and Armstrong was KJ Jefferson and Traylon Burks.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like the go-to every time. Go to.
Well, but it's
to believe growth opens up his opportunities for more receivers.
And it's like Green said, and again, we talked about this on Monday. He feeds his playmakers. So and even Petrino, he was asked about the tight ends being more involved, and what was his response? If they get open. So we tend to put it all on Green when we're talking about like targets and spreading the ball out and everything.
It's definitely getting separation.
It's getting separation and getting open. Remember the thing that Tesla was told by an NFL scout. He wasn't getting enough separation. That's the thing he needed to work on. Mm-hmm. And obviously he's worked on it a little bit. By the way, Austin, he's probably not even in here, but Austin drafted. We had our Tusk Talk fantasy football draft on Sunday night. And that son of a bitch took Tesla. He got him in like the 7th round or something. And I was like, I didn't expect him to still be there. I'm sorry, I didn't expect him to be taken at all, like by anybody. and then he was, and I was really disappointed because he was going to be one of my later picks. But Austin, you son of a bitch, you took TeSlaa. I think TeSlaa could have a pretty interesting year, even though Detroit's got a number of receivers already that are potential.
You think he's a Puka kind of rookie season?
No, I don't think it's that. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, he fits that offense like a glove. I mean, he just does, and he's definitely worked on some things. He had a hell of a preseason, season.
Yeah,
we'll find out. But there's, Puka did come in when, like, you already had some pretty decent receivers. Obviously, Cooper Kupp was already a Ram, and he came in and knocked the doors down. Nobody saw that coming.
I think there was an injury that actually got him on the field, and then they couldn't get him off the field, if I remember right.
I think it was, if I remember, it was Cooper. It was Cooper Kupp that got hurt, and they had like I think Tutu Atwell was already there, but yeah, they were a little banged up, and Puka Nacua comes through and just incredible. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm excited to see what TeSlaa does at Detroit. It'll be fun to watch one way or another. But for Austin's sake, I hope he doesn't catch anything. Hope he has a horrible season. I'm just kidding. I would never wish that on a former Razorback.
Have either one of you guys watched the Arkansas State and SEMO highlights?
I watched a little bit, yeah.
Not super impressed with Arkansas State, bro.
You're not?
I'm halfway through these highlights, and I'm like, ooh, they were giving y'all hell at first.
Well, if you look, they mostly had trouble when their twos are on the field.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm looking at it. Some of these plays, like there's this one play where it's a draw play and he houses it. I don't see our defense opening that much for them to be able to do something like that. You know what I mean? It's just too much going on.
I mean, maybe my memory's, maybe I'm getting old. I'm getting foggy in my memory, but I don't seem to remember a lot of dual threat quarterbacks breaking off huge runs against Arkansas.
Yeah,
I mean, am I forgetting?
Kellen Mond used to do it pretty bad,
right? But I mean, just
back in the day,
last year,
recently. Oh,
like last year, like I don't recall anyone giving up or anyone having like an incredible game.
Nuss wasn't very fun to play against.
Didn't Mahomes kind of eat us alive?
Mahomes.
Oh, we're talking about the last within the last
No,
year.
I'm talking
right?
last year.
Oh,
Yeah,
last year. Okay, I was like, I can think of some over time.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about last year.
We did get eaten up by a multi-time Super Bowl winner, but
yeah. But
I don't know, man. I'm just not super impressed with them. Their line isn't super big. Yeah, this is the first time I've watched these highlights. I've been watching it while you guys were talking. I'm just like, But I've listened to the press conferences and stuff, but I haven't seen them play until right now, and I'm just I don't see them getting off some of this stuff against the Razorbacks.
Well, they have like 72 new players on their roster. Quite a few transfers up front on the defensive line.
Did you say? I think he said 71.
72.
72 new players.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's 72.
And it's their second game.
DeMarcus Hendricks, Chris Bodie, Cody Sigler, like 75% of their front defensive line are new guys. Like Brian Whitehead is like one of the few returning players up front of the defensive line. They hit the portal pretty good.
Well, it's kind of the North Carolina thing, right? Everybody said Belichick might be the only person who could pull together 70 new players.
Yeah,
of course, they got destroyed by TCU after those predictions.
So then since we've already segued into it, the spread is 23.5. We could do this one at a time, and we'll start with 10. Does Arkansas cover? And let's keep a couple things like it is. We're playing this in Little Rock. According to War Machine, who's got quite the background with Arkansas State, and I'll just leave it at that. But he claims they're going to have about 15,000 people show up to this game. And he's not the only person that I've seen say that they're going to travel for this game. This is a huge deal for the fans, for Arkansas State fans. Arkansas fans are going to treat this the same way we do with Missouri. I mean, let's be real. Like, most fans hate that quote unquote rivalry. They're going to treat this game the same way. I think Little Rock, because it might be the last game down there. And again, we're going to segue into that topic too here in a minute, probably. But Arkansas State, there's a lot riding on this game for them. They know that. Because if Arkansas beats them, that's going to be the last time we play Arkansas State for probably a while. I think, however, if it's the other way around, if Arkansas State finds a way to get an upset, oh my God, first off, holy shit, if that happens. But they will absolutely reschedule that game. So tell me what you guys think. Tim, you can go first. Do they cover the spread? And tell me what you kind of expect.
I mean, it's really hard to say off one game, and I know a lot of people are knocking Arkansas State as not being all that good, and I'm not sure how impressive they actually look, but I think 23 points. I think that I think they're good enough to cover the spread.
Who?
I do. I think Arkansas wins. I think Arkansas State covers the spread.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Arkansas State covers the 23.5. All right.
Yeah, I think so. I know I'm going to get lit up in chat over that, but I'm just not convinced. I've said this a couple of weeks in a row now. I want to be convinced. Every step we take, I'm getting a little more positive about this season, and I want to be convinced. But if you ask me today, I'm not 100% convinced yet. We have had a bend don't break defense for too long, and I don't think that it's that much improved. It's better than Arkansas State, but I don't know that it's that much improved. And Taylen looks to be improved, but he looks to be improved against a nobody. This will go a long way in potentially changing how I feel about the Ole Miss game just to see this performance. And I want to believe this is the game where I really think I can start to kind of change my mind about this team. I feel like this is a realistic opponent in some ways. Not that they really belong on the field with us, but they can give us a better sense of ourselves. So right now, I feel like they can cover the spread, Arkansas State, because I'm just not sold on our defense yet.
Okay. And I think that's completely fair about the defense. I think that's completely fair. And listen, I don't think Daly's exactly wrong when he's talking about Petrino. They're going to have to outscore some defenses. They're going to have to outscore the opponent by quite a bit, or outscore their own defense. They're going to have to put up a lot of points. I think that's fair, and I could see that being the reason why Arkansas State covers. It's just simply because of the Arkansas defense. Travis, what do you got, man?
So I do think a lot of Arkansas State fans are coming because this game has been building up for 10 years, right? If not more. But you know what I mean? Lots of chatter for the last 10, 20 years about, oh, we're better than, especially Chad Morris years. We heard it all from them. You know what I mean?
God.
Oh, we beat them.
They might have beat
You
us under
probably
Chad
would have.
Morris.
You
Yeah.
probably would have. I don't think there's much question about it. They had actually decent teams back then, especially when they had that coach. I think it'll probably be 50-50 in there as far as fans.
Oh, you think so?
I think it'll be close. I mean, this is one of those game of a lifetimes. And I don't want to sound like that guy, but this is a game of a lifetime for them. Their fans have been clamoring about this game for years.
I mean, they have.
So even the old heads, even the old Arkansas State heads are like, I want to see this game.
Yeah.
And it's in Little Rock. It's right in the middle. You know, maybe a little closer to Jonesboro.
It is.
I think it's gonna be packed in there, and I think it's gonna be nuts. I think that this game is funner because it's an in-state team. If this was any other team in that league, we wouldn't care as much. You know, so
I agree with you on that. I do. I agree with you on that, but I think they care more than we do.
I think you're probably right on that. I do. I think our defense isn't great yet, obviously, but I think they'll out athlete them. They're just bigger. I think they're faster. They're SEC players, you know. Our offense is, as long as barring something crazy happening, our offense should be kicking on all cylinders. I think we'll win 52, like 52-24. I think it's going to be. I think we're going to cover.
Okay. So you got Arkansas covering. What'd you say? 52-24?
52-24 is what I'm thinking. I'm giving them some credit. That's 3 touchdowns and a field goal.
Yeah.
It's enough for. I think the first half is going to be rougher than the second.
Yeah, and that's what, Tim and I mentioned that Monday again and last week when anytime we talk about this game, like, is it going to be a slow start? How does Arkansas recover?
There are no slow starts, Ty.
Well, I mean, listen, if this is the kind of team where like you can get off to a slow start and it really is about how well you recover. I mean, I think that's sure. But I'm of the belief that Arkansas, even if it is a bad start, hell, it may not be. They may come out and this might be 52-7 Arkansas. I don't know. It is this early in the year. It is really difficult to predict these games. It's really difficult.
I think this early in the year it makes it an easier win for the Razorbacks because their team ain't together yet. They haven't figured out either. 72 new transfers with what I don't know if they have. Well, I guess 72 new players learning this offense and defense. It's their second game, second time out. So a lot of our players have been around. Well, their quarterback has been around for quite a while, though, hasn't he, Rayner?
Oh yeah, Rayner. But Arkansas's got a lot of new pieces.
I mean, 30. We had 31, right? 31 new pieces.
I thought we had 40 something. There's 31.
It's.
I
thought it was 40. We've all three got different numbers.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I thought it was 31, but either way, 22 people see the field. The offensive line has played one total game together.
Yeah.
The defensive line is cobbled together.
Yeah.
Sori's still coming off an injury and didn't have his best game in probably the easiest game of the year.
Do you think it was because he didn't care that much?
No, I just think it was rust. And I think he'll play better this week, and he'll continue to play better through the season, barring another injury. But, that we do have a lot of turnover or new players on the field. The wide receiver core is basically all new. The running backs are minus Braylon Russell, really. I guess Rodney Hill, but he's third or fourth string. The running back's new.
He may get.
That's why Mike Washington blew that cover or that blocking assignment because he's new. So
yeah, Ty, put Hog Blitz on the screen real quick. The comment he did at 7:08. This is very, very valid.
Oh no,
it's pretty valid.
Ty, Frank was right that this game should never be played. We have 0 to gain from it.
Agreed.
If we win, we were supposed to, and it will never be by enough for some. I mean, that's lose and it destroys the program. Okay, hold on.
I don't know about destroying the program.
No, it doesn't destroy the program.
But that's not exactly what Frank said. I brought this up a couple of times over the last couple of weeks. He didn't say it would destroy the program, but he did say it's a no-win situation for us. Yeah. If we win, we didn't gain anything. One, we were supposed to win. No recruit's going to look at this game and go, "Oh, I choose Arkansas now over Arkansas State."
Or the
no in-state recruit's going to do that. But if we lose the respect of in-state recruits. There's a lot to lose.
Mm-hmm.
There's no winning. There's nothing good about this game for the University of Arkansas. So I don't know that it destroys the program, but we do lose the respect of recruits.
Well, to be fair, hold on. They're not exactly killing it in the state, anyways. When it comes to recruiting, like they're not. I don't think you just lose the respect of in-state recruits. Well, okay, but
the University of Arkansas loses to Arkansas State. Right. Look at all the recruits who are going to go, "Oh, sure, am I joining that?"
But also go back the last 12 years and look at who we've lost to.
That's fair.
I mean, North Texas, Liberty, Toledo when Bielema was here, Louisiana Monroe in 2012.
Well, but you can't not play somebody. Like you can't not play Liberty. You can't.
Oh, yes, you can just go.
Yes, you can.
All right, so looking back at it, I agree with one sentence of Hog Blitz's statement. It was we have everything to lose and nothing to gain. If we win, we were supposed to. If we lose, holy crap! You know what I mean?
Well, but I mean, look,
but it's still an entertaining game to me. It makes me care about it.
But you can make that same remark to anyone else that's not Power 4. Damn, we lost him again.
Yeah.
You can make that same argument with any non-con
reasonable
group of 5 school. Why are we playing them? We have everything to lose when we schedule, New Mexico.
I'm glad we're playing them. I think it's cool.
No, but I disagree with what you're saying. I was mid-sentence covering exactly what you're saying. No, because you do have to play somebody, but you have more to lose losing to an in-state like Arkansas State than you do losing to a Liberty, in my opinion.
How?
Because that's your fans. That's your home base.
Fans aren't going to stop being Arkansas fans because they lose to State.
I don't think they'll stop. I think you hurt the fans. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good for the state.
I think you're donating to Sam Pittman's boarding pass if we lose to them.
If we lose Arkansas State, I think he's done.
I mean,
so again,
in your bag.
Hog Blitz, you're comparing apples and oranges, my guy. You're like Memphis is a better program.
Memphis was 11-1 last year.
I mean, what are you talking about, program. HB? Yeah, you got to chill on that. I'm not saying I'm for this game. I'm not. I just have never bought the argument that this is just a lose-all scenario because. Well, let me rephrase that. That's always the case. Then it's always the case when you play Louisiana Monroe, Louisiana Lafayette, Arkansas State, Tulsa, New Mexico, North Texas, and you've lost to some of these schools.
Yeah,
you lost to North Texas. I mean, things were already bad before losing to those schools, right? And then you go back to Louisiana Monroe. Of course, that was John L. Smith, and God, that was horrendous.
I was gonna say, I just don't think the program's in the same position, even not even close to what we were when we were losing those kinds of games.
I could see where so let's say Arkansas is coming off 11-1 or 10-2 season, and then you lose to Arkansas State. Okay, well now you've probably lost quite a bit of momentum, but you don't have that momentum right there anyways. I mean, to most fans outside the state, from the outside looking in, already look at Arkansas as the worst program in the SEC, maybe between us and Mississippi State. And maybe Vanderbilt. Hell, some people will tell you Vanderbilt's past Arkansas. I don't think that's necessarily true, but they do look good.
I mean, they have beat Alabama more recently than we have.
Yeah, well, so is Florida State. So beat them mercilessly. I don't know that it's bragging right anymore to beat Alabama. All I'm saying is I see your point. I'm not necessarily disagreeing. It's just like but that can't be the reason why you just don't play Arkansas State. Here's the other thing. You are keeping the money in state like that. That's if you're going to try and spin it to like a positive way, I guess that would be one way to do it. I've had someone try to convince me that's.
Are we paying Arkansas State to play us?
Actually, I don't know. I think we are.
I think so. We better not be.
I think they are because they are the visiting team. I mean, I don't know how.
Yeah, that's a weird deal.
Watch this be like a big head moment from Hunter Yurchek where it's like a tax write-off because we're playing it inside the War Memorial, which is owned by the state. This was actually a 2 steps ahead move. Like, actually, it's a tax write-off.
He's watching this, looking for Razorback logos, and he's like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Fishman says we could finally compete with Bama. Not on the schedule.
I know. I was saying that the other day. I was like, I've never wanted to play Bama so bad in my life.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised. Hey, I'm just surprised after Florida State did it, we didn't start the Gus Malzahn talk back up.
Oh gosh.
Because he's the Florida State OC.
I've seen it a little bit, and I did say something about it the other morning.
Well,
Matt corrected me.
I don't want it. By the way, I'm just surprised I haven't heard it.
Yeah.
No. Well, I'll say what I said. I ain't ashamed. What I said was and I was listening to the Ask Mike, and I was like, man, they were talking about Norvell and Malzahn and stuff like that, and I was like, what if they brought in Norvell and hired Malzahn as the OC? And I was like, and then Dion goes to FSU, and all is right in the world. Yeah. 2 Arkansas boys, that's what they always want. You know what I mean? But then Mac was like, yo, his buyout is $69 million. I was like, oh, never mind.
Yeah. For real.
Terrible take also, but you know what I mean.
not a loser's mentality. Arkansas just doesn't compete in SEC football. When they do, it's few and far between. Okay.
You know what? I actually argue that point because we are like, even though we lost a lot of games last year, we were pretty damn competitive in those games. We weren't
all
just
but
we weren't
two.
getting yeah, that's fair.
Ole Miss.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about Ole Miss. You know,
Ole Miss didn't happen.
Dude, I'm just saying, if Sam can figure out how to overcome those one-score games, he'd be a legend here.
But he has it though, right? I mean, that's the thing that like separates him.
Nuts, right?
but you are right. Like, had in a few of those games, had you had one or two less penalties, had the ball bounced in your favor, you know, had these
less defensive players
right?
body slamming other players,
right? Yeah, and bonehead mistakes.
Although that looked cool,
it did
look cool. But yeah. So let me I'll give you my thoughts on this game. I've been going back and forth as to whether or not Arkansas. Obviously, I think Arkansas wins this game. 23.5. I am, again, it's a coin flip for me when it comes to whether or not who covers this. I'm not that impressed with what little we have seen of Arkansas State, what little I have seen, which is not much. I have been looking into some of their numbers, and this was a player that did stand out to me a little bit, which was Ethan Hessler, edge rush guy for them. He had a couple of hurries, a couple of hits, and a sack. Tony Carter, who's another one of their edge rushers, he had a couple of hurries. And Cody Sigler, again, this is all Arkansas State players, had a sack and also a hurry. Not a lot of missed tackles. And that's something I'm always looking for. Like, how many, because that's accounted for. If they have a missed tackle, so like let's say they have 2 tackle attempts and they only make 1 tackle. Well, obviously now they're missing 50% of their tackles. Not a lot of missed tackles that I could see, at least on this sheet of paper, right? What PFF is telling me. And I know someone's going to say, well, that's not the same as watching the highlight or whatever. Yeah, it's Arkansas State, bro. I mean, I'm not going to go in, and I already had to rewatch Arkansas play, and I tried to rewatch some other games.
Hey, Ty, one thing I do want you to take into account before you say what your prediction is and if we'll cover or not, is the fact that Cross is out. They're running back up from last week, so
yeah,
that holds some weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it sure, absolutely. I mean, that's a big deal. But they do have they've got a number of running backs, so they are a little bit deep there. They have Devin Spencer, Kenyon Clay, Jaquez Cross is absolutely the stud of that bunch. But he only had 9 carries for 37 yards. But he did have a rushing touchdown.
Who was that?
Cross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he did grade out as their best rusher, but not by much, 71.3. Whereas Kenyon Clay graded out a little bit higher, but he was about 2.7 yards per carry. And then Devin Spencer, who only carried the ball 3 times, but he had 42 yards. So that's 14 yards per carry. I'm sure that was busted play, and it's SEMO, so I'd take all that with a grain of salt. But Rayner is definitely the guy you got to worry about if he takes off and runs. He's a very capable runner. He's no Taylen Green, but he could, I could see him coming in and being a problem if Arkansas doesn't figure out how to contain him. But yeah, I mean, defensively, it's hard to really know what's going to happen because their twos were the problem against SEMO. Going up and down their grades, I mean, you could see it. It's spelled out right there for you. Like they did have some issues when they got down to the backups, to the guys that the 2s and the 3s that rotated in. But I like Arkansas to cover. I would have liked it anyways, even if Cross was playing.
Yeah,
not that that's not a big loss for them, because it is, absolutely. But I like Arkansas to cover. I'm with you. I don't know, 50. I don't know. It kind of feels like a 45-17 kind of game. But anyways, I do like Arkansas to cover in Little Rock. What could be their last game?
Yeah, what probably will be and should be their last game, in my opinion. I think. Damn, I went blank. Never mind.
More
worried about Memphis. Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely more worried about Memphis.
CBS has their freshman
linebacker.
Yeah,
Nelson listed in the top freshman to watch of the year.
Yeah. They have some interesting, especially even the guys out of the portal. I mean, they added a couple of interesting pieces.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say.
Okay.
Some of the people in the comments were projecting like 60s and stuff like that. And Sam just doesn't really run it up like that. He just doesn't, for whatever we get to the 50s, Sam's usually like, man, complete just breaks.
Well, to be fair though, I think some of that, I mean, it's smart because you don't want to risk injury.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he also just doesn't want to disrespect the other coaches because he's still got a lot of that good old boy in him. He don't got enough mean in him like Kiffin. You know what I mean? Kiffin will run it up to 100 on you. He don't care.
Yeah.
Which, probably a good quality, but still it's fun to watch him be evil.
Nigel Nelson was their leading tackler, by the way. That freshman. He had 10 tackles, 4 solo, according to ESPN. I think they had 2 sacks in that game? There are 3. According to ESPN, every site says something different, but ESPN has them at 3 with Cody Sigler with 1.5. And then Drew Collins with a sack and Ethan Hessler with 0.5. So he was in on a sack. But they are they're not, again, there's nothing. I would share my screen, but I don't know how PFF is about sharing their it's why I don't share all their information in the Patreon stuff, but I will every once in a while kind of flash up on the screen like some of the numbers and grades and whatnot. But when you look at their missed tackle percentage, like I don't see most of their starters at like 0%. Brandon Grill, their safety, had a 9.1 miss percentage, and they have him actually as the leading tackler. If I'm looking at this right on PFF, see what I mean? Like everyone has a different number when it comes to sacks and hurries and tackles and whatnot. But yeah, and when you look at hurries, again, Tony Carter had a couple of hurries, but altogether against SEMO, they had 7 quarterback hurries. So your offensive line shouldn't be tested, but at the same time, we don't know that Arkansas State was showing everything against SEMO either. That maybe they weren't stunning and doing things up front, and maybe they're going to run, different looks. And, Arkansas, there's the big question about whether or not they're going to be a 4 front all year, if they're going to be a 3 front. And I've said all along, like they are a multiple front. Pretty sure we've been told this like several times. They could run a 4 front, a 3 front. They want to push 3 linebackers on the field. So, who knows what they do. And that's why we say like these games are so difficult to predict because we know that Bobby didn't show off everything against Alabama.
Yeah.
And we know that the defense didn't show off everything. So, there is definitely some overreacting to week 1, but maybe this game will kind of pull you out of that a little bit. Maybe you'll show off a little bit more.
If they have to, that's the question, right?
Yeah. If they get pushed around a little bit.
One thing I noticed that Sam said, sorry, man. Sam said that this team's offense runs a lot like Ole Miss, so this could really, really be a nice warm-up to lead into Ole Miss too.
That you bring up Ole Miss. That was that's been some people, including Tim. That's been the whole point is that
they're the trap.
This could be the trap, and that's the other
suck.
thing. And by the way, it would be the most Arkansas thing ever to lose to Arkansas State, would it not? It would be. It would be the most. You talk about the most Arkansas thing. We talk about that all the time. Oh, that's the most Arkansas thing to happen. No, losing to Arkansas State in Little Rock, which could be potentially the last game inside that stadium. That would be the most Arkansas thing ever.
It would be followed up by a Notre Dame victory, like beating Notre Dame. It would be Arkansas to lose to Arkansas State and then beat Notre Dame.
Kind of like, I mean, I know
that's exactly what I was about to say.
Better,
Damn it, Tim. I was texting and I was going, yeah, we would lose to these guys and we would beat Notre Dame.
Yeah.
That is Arkansas football.
That is Arkansas football. I mean, I'm sure we're going to catch some LOLs for even insinuating that they could beat Notre Dame. But, I mean, tell us we're wrong. Like, did they really have any
who thought
business?
we were going to beat Tennessee last year?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nobody.
John says, my biggest concern with this team is our edge contain. The last few years we've had issues with short screens, tosses, stretch runs. We don't set the edge very well. I thought Landon Jackson did a pretty good job last year, but yeah, there were times, especially the stretch run, where they weren't swarming to the ball. like we'd seen under Odom. I mean, that was the one thing I always gave Odom credit for. Like if you tried to run a stretch or anything out in the flats, you'd have like 3 super seniors in your damn face. Like, they were just swarming to the ball and they didn't miss very many tackles. Don't get me wrong. Odom's defenses were, as the year progressed, every year he was here, they got worse and worse. But that was the one thing I'd always give him credit for. Like we actually saw swarming to the ball and not so many one-on-one tackles, not so many, single tackles. Like it was always guys racking up tackles together because they were swarming so well. So I mean, yeah, John's not wrong. Like I there has been an issue with that, and I think a lot of that has to do with guys not swarming, and it also goes back to the whole miscommunication thing. Like how much of that is just guys not being in the right position because lack of communication.
And how much of that can they fix in a week of the miscommunication? Because Pittman even said it was a lot of communication errors last week. And I'm like, well, how much of that can you fix in a week?
I would hope a lot. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, because it's just it's the information they're getting from the sidelines, and then whatever you see the offense doing across the line of scrimmage, you've just got to communicate what you're seeing, and that was something Hudson Clark was always given credit for doing, and something I saw him do in practice. He was really good about yelling at his fellow defensive backs like what's going on and screaming to the linebackers, and
as much as everybody hated him.
As much as everybody hated him. He did
back
get cut.
Commanding it, man.
He got cut by the Raiders. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. A lot of Razorbacks. Holy God. Where are the mods?
No, it's fine. Just ignore it. Even I was surprised to see Armstrong get cut by the Jags.
Yeah. Did we handle that? Okay. They're terrified. Who's terrified?
Probably Arkansas.
Yeah, the redheaded
Arkansas State.
The redhead. Oh, I guess they are. I would say it's the other way around. Arkansas just never wanted to play Arkansas State. State wanted to play this game. They've wanted to play it for years. Coming from Arizona to the Notre Dame game, I can't wait. Hey, Arizona Tim. Yeah, man. We're doing a get together for the Auburn game, and we have a sign up sheet for anybody that plans on going. I think we've kind of got it planned out, sorta, as to what all we're doing. But if you want to meet up for the Auburn game, we've got the sign up sheet. By the way, make sure you like the stream, hit share this, and then hit the subscribe button.
Tell your friends.
Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already.
Tell them Ty put up the wrong screen behind us again.
Did I? No, I didn't. Don't you? How dare you, sir? Dude, it feels like a Friday. I keep thinking like, God, tomorrow's Saturday, and it's not.
I wish tomorrow was Saturday. Man.
We do have NFL tomorrow. That's the good news.
Like I said, this is a thing I'm looking forward to. So I'm just like, yeah, man. Like this is one of the week, an early week I'm actually looking forward to. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the game.
Yeah,
you running through these SEC teams real quick?
Hell yeah, we're gonna run through these SEC games. San Jose State at Texas. Utah.
Texas gets a Band-Aid game after that last performance.
Yeah.
They get a makeup game. Texas A&M and Utah State. Utah State every once in a while.
Moments of greatness. Yeah,
they do.
They don't still have Blake Anderson as their coach, do they?
Shit.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't think
ask
so.
You the difficult questions.
You do. You always ask the questions nobody knows. Damn it. Look it up.
Well, it's because I don't know it either. That's why I'm wondering.
Look it up. You could be our information guy.
Doing it right now.
Yeah, normally I would have stuff like that looked up, but I was driving earlier.
A 31.5 point favorite for A&M.
No, it is a fella named Bronco Mendenhall. That's a cool name.
Bronco Mendenhall. Okay.
Georgia, Austin P. We don't have a line on that one yet. Kentucky and Ole Miss.
There won't be one for the Georgia game.
Ole Miss is gonna obliterate Kentucky. Kentucky is so bad this year.
You think so? Though I mean, they beat them last year. They beat them at Ole Miss last year.
It's gonna be a revenge game, dude.
That was a fluke. I agree with Travis. That was a fluke. Ole Miss is gonna mud stomp Kentucky.
You think so?
Maybe I don't know.
Absolutely.
Ole Miss,
they're gonna trash them.
How good did Ole Miss look in their game though? Because I remember them looking pretty shaky. for a little while.
Yeah, there's some questions
I don't even
there.
remember who they played last week.
Tennessee and East Tennessee State.
Tennessee wins.
Mizzou and
yeah.
Kansas. Right now,
That
Mizzou
might
Kansas is
be a good
2-0
game.
right now. That should be a good game.
Yeah. Mizzou's the favorite right now by 6.5. The over-under at 51.5.
Yeah,
That should be a good game, actually.
Yeah,
I want to laugh so hard, and I would almost put my money on Kansas. I'd put my money on Kansas to beat them. I'm telling you, I don't think Missouri's the team they were last year.
But they always,
maybe I'm wrong.
They win these games though. Like Drinkowitz can have. I mean, that's typical, right? You run into the SEC wall, which I think is going to happen. Yeah, I don't know about this one, man. And they're only favored at 6.5. I don't know. And another interesting one is South Florida and at Florida.
That is an interesting game after that. Yeah. After that takedown of Boise, right?
Yeah. They trashed Boise State.
They didn't beat the hell out of them. They got charged with abuse in that game.
I think Boise State is pretty bad too, though.
Yeah, they're due for one. Like every
which
team
is abnormal.
They're due to be. I mean, not like they've been great over the years, but yeah, right now that line for South Florida at Florida is 17.5. I don't know. I don't know if I'd take South Florida to cover or not. But I think it will be an interesting game. We know Arkansas and Arkansas State, 23.5. I'm taking Arkansas to cover. South Carolina State at South Carolina. We know where we're going with that one.
Yep.
This Louisiana Tech at LSU. That's a 37.5 point spread right now.
That sounds
I'm surprised they put a spread on that game either.
I'm surprised it's not higher.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets to the point like that Georgia Austin P game where there's no spread because it's.
That's a good one, Ty. Arizona State and Mississippi State.
I was just about to say 6.5 points.
Do you really think that's? Do you think they're gonna? I think Arizona State covers that spread.
I think they do too, and I'm very surprised that the number 12 team in the country
is only a 6.5 point favorite over
one of the worst teams in the SEC. Yeah, that's tough.
That's
a little more respect than Mississippi State deserves, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. They're at Mississippi State, so 3 of those are gimmies.
It feels like a trap.
Yeah,
like it feels like a trap. I don't know. Michigan at Oklahoma. This is the game day is at this game. By the way, we have that prediction up. If you want to wager some XP in the Tusk Talk with Ty Discord, this is one of those. This is one of those games. Right now, Oklahoma favored at 5.5.
I think I would take that.
Michigan at home.
I think Michigan is going to beat the crap out of them.
You think Michigan's going to beat Oklahoma?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
Give me OU.
Yeah.
I would take OU I'd take OU to cover the spread. I like OU against Michigan. I might be eating my words.
No, I don't even want OU to cover the spread. They have to win it outright.
So they got Mateer.
Oh, wait, OU is the 5.5 point favorite. Is that what you said?
Yeah, OU's the 5.5 point favorite.
My bad. No, Michigan is going to beat them.
Okay.
I think Michigan will beat them.
I was a little confused for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
No, I thought OU was the underdog 5.5.
I thought I was looking at it wrong. I was like, oh, damn, there's that.
I am looking on my phone, so I can barely see it.
Auburn is a 43.5 point favorite over Ball State. God dang, that's a lot.
Auburn looked pretty good last week.
They did, but I don't know.
I
think I would take Ball State.
No, they did not. Auburn did not look good.
Jackson Arnold, what are you talking about?
Jackson Arnold looked good. Auburn looked trash.
You mean
Auburn's offensive line was trash?
Oh, yeah.
Auburn's defensive line was trash. Auburn's pass coverage was trash. Auburn is trash. Jackson Arnold looked like a king. They were making Cam Newton. They were making Cam Newton references about Jackson Arnold because he was running the ball, but it was because their plays broke down. Their offensive line broke down. He had no choice. So no, Auburn's trash.
Kid's a playmaker.
He is a playmaker.
He is.
No lie.
That game's on ESPNU. I don't know that I would take. I'm not taking 43.5 though. There's no way. I think Ball State will cover that. But I do think there's a possibility, even though I did see what Tim's talking about with some of their deficiencies. I think there's a chance they're better than what they were last year, but that's not saying much at all. Virginia Tech and Vanderbilt. Virginia Tech at home. This is a revenge game for Virginia Tech. Remember, Vanderbilt beat them last year. VT is favored at -1.5. Boys, you talk about it. I'm staying the hell away from that.
I think this is where you find out about Vanderbilt and you find out about South Carolina. Because Virginia Tech hung around South Carolina last week.
Yeah.
Until the fourth quarter.
They did.
And I think you can find out about how good or how Vanderbilt matches up against Virginia Tech as a like opponent.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm interested.
I got
in this
Vandy
game.
by 10.
Damn. Vandy by 10?
Vandy by 10.
Travis
Virginia
loves him
Tech?
some Pavia.
Bobby is a good player, man.
He is a good player. And then last but not least, Alabama. 21st ranked Alabama taking on Louisiana Monroe. Bama's favorite at 36.5 points.
I'm tempted to take Louisiana Monroe in this game.
Well, if they're jogging the whole time like they were last week, I don't think Bama covers this.
Okay, you don't? Okay.
I don't think they'll cover it.
Well, I mean that is a lot of points. 36.5 points. The further north,
man.
The further north of like 30 you go, I'm just like, oh, I don't know about that.
Even if they win, if they don't cover the spread, does his seat get hotter?
That's the question. And
that dude's seat is on fire already.
My dad was telling me, he's gone. I'm like, Dad, his buyout's like $60-something million.
I don't think they care, man. Those people are crazy.
They are pissed.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. Like, they're nuts, dude.
Alabama is they're a special breed, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Alabama
there will
fans.
be so many hillbillies with pitchforks up at their campus, bro.
I saw a video today. I saw a video today. It was this old lady on a farm, and she's standing there and she says, "Just remember, a broke crackhead can still find $20 to get high. Don't be outworked by a broke crackhead." That's kind of Alabama. Like, they'll find the money to fire this dude.
How appropriate. That's
like
can you imagine if this is a ball game? Like if Louisiana Monroe takes them down to like the final minutes?
Oh my gosh, it'll be awesome. It'll be awesome.
Oh man. Didn't they lose? Didn't Nick Saban lose to Monroe his first year at Alabama?
I don't remember.
No, was that us?
That was us.
No, we lost to him in 2012. But I'm pretty sure Saban's first year at Alabama, he lost to Monroe. And their fans,
I think you're right.
And they lost their shit. I remember I'd never seen anything like that before. Like just their fans and the reaction. It was crazy. I'm pretty sure it was Louisiana Monroe. I could be wrong. We'll have to have someone look that up. If I'm wrong.
Well, I think there was some good time between Bear Bryant and Nick Saban where they were falling off pretty good.
Yeah, they had several bad coaches between the two.
Michael Kerper says it was Louisiana Monroe, 2007 for Saban, lost to FSU in the same year. Oh, damn. I did not know that. I don't remember that. Holy oh my God.
That would be magical.
Coming around full circle, baby. Coming around full circle. Hey, if anybody wants to call in, grab some XP. We've still got a little bit. Remember, we try to get these out to about an hour and a half on these shows. So if you want to call in really quick, feel free to do so. You got a little bit of time. You'll get some XP in Discord. Again, you don't have to worry about it if you're not a
I called in like 3 times tonight. Do I get 3 times the XP?
I know. I need 15K now.
4, 8, 12. So that's 12K for you. Yeah.
Earth
minus 12K for my opinions.
Call in and give us your score. Hell yeah. Call in and give us your score.
Damn, Earthman.
28-21.
Even
Arkansas
if that score
State
was flipped, that would be crazy. Even if it was Arkansas 28 and Arkansas
28?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Even if it was 28-21 Arkansas.
I didn't give mine, but it's 38-17 is what's going to happen.
I don't see it, man. Earthman, did you watch the highlights of last week's game? Simo, because this is not awesome.
Oh my God. Are y'all looking at this?
He says he came back back from the future.
He just doubled down and stood on business, bro.
Oh
yes, facts.
Y'all need to be looking at Discord what Mac's been posting since 7 o'clock.
Oh crap. 30 minutes.
It's it's Tim. Oh man.
Dude, You got to pull one onto the screen, man.
I don't think I can. I can't share. It won't let me share Discord.
If you had
here.
a Mac, you could. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think I can share Discord on here. No, I can't.
It's good stuff. Tim, are your lights on?
It's getting dark.
You look so dark.
It's
52
getting dark in here.
52-17 by Mike and them. Yeah. So what did Earthman say? What did he follow that up with? Yes, facts. Oh, he is staying on business, isn't he?
Yeah,
There he is. Oh, Fishman said that Earthman is a Kentucky fan.
Or an Arkansas State fan. Oh, we lost him again.
I mean, he's a something fan. 52-17. Yeah, Mike, I'm with
You
that.
didn't lose me. I'm just going to turn my lights on.
Oh, okay. All right. It's like we got to give you another 4K. There's the link again. If anybody wants to call in, you're gonna get 4,000 XP. And yeah. So, and don't forget about upgrading.
I just don't see it, man. I just don't. I don't see a world where even if we play like shit, that they out athlete us.
Well, I mean, they are like pound for pound. Arkansas is just that. They are a better team, but we have seen that before. Where
that's true.
Where it didn't really matter. We got a caller. We got one. Cody Blasco. What's going on, buddy?
Oh boy.
What up?
What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
What's up, Cody?
What do you got for us?
I'm taking Arkansas 52-7.
52-7. Wow.
I like that score. It could happen. Think about it. They come out one series.
And one thing I was wanting to point out in the Alabama A&M game, we didn't have much film on them.
That's fair.
We didn't have much film on them, and defense came out flat-footed. They just didn't know what was going on, really. They didn't have film on them. So I was just pointing that out there. I mean, some people it scared them because the way defense came out, but
yeah,
that's one of the reasons.
Do you think, Cody, Arkansas's defense is going to be better than they were a year ago?
I'd have to see a couple more games. I'd have to see a couple more games.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not just going off the Alabama A&M game. I can't do that. But
I mean, I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just like in general, based on what we know with the portal and the 4-star linebacker and the defensive tackle Otis, like just based on what we know.
Now when Oki comes back, that might be a different story. I'm ready to see Oki whenever he's in there.
Yeah, he'll have an impact for sure.
Yeah, but the offense is definitely improved. I definitely, the offense is really good.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you calling in. Are you in Discord?
Yeah, I'm in Discord.
Who are you in Discord?
Oh, let me see. I think it's Wild Hog.
Are you Wild Hog? Hold on. See if I can pull you up here.
Give that man
his
points.
4K.
Oh, are you Hog? Are you Hog? Are you Hog freaking Wild? Is that who you are? Did he?
That's a good name. That's a good name, bro.
You there, Cody? I think he's Hog freaking Wild. I think that's who that is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, now we can.
Yeah, it's Hog Wild.
City internet.
It's Hog Wild or Hog freaking Wild? Because I've got both.
No, it's just Hog Wild.
Oh, it's Hog Wild.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'll get you your XP.
All right, appreciate it. Go Hogs.
Yes, sir. Camo Gang. Camo Gang say he cutting up a catfish right now.
Hey, buddy. It's Arkansas, by God.
Hey, that's right, man.
It's probably got a can of dip in or a thing of chaw in his mouth. You name it.
Sound like you live in Star City.
I don't have a cigar. Yeah, I was going to, but I didn't. Hog Blitz. All right, man. What's going on?
I think we'll blast them. I think it'll be about 49-17.
49-17.
I think it's key too that we hold them to less than 3 touchdowns. We really need to. If they score 30, I think we're in trouble.
I don't disagree with that. I
Oh,
think,
yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah.
I think that they won't be able to stop us on offense. I bet we don't punt over twice, and it may be towards the end of the game.
Okay. Now you've got Arkansas going 9-3, right?
No, I don't have a prediction because I can't make one until I see the Ole Miss game.
No, you made a prediction.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, and we were all surprised because it was optimistic. You had them at 9-3 or 8-4 or something.
No, I don't think I made a prediction at all.
Oh, well, all right.
I think against Ole Miss, you're going to see a completely different defense put out on the field. I think you're going to see a lot of 3-down lineman sets, and they're going to put an extra linebacker out there, which is our strength. I think they're going to throw something at. We're going to throw something at them that isn't on film.
Yeah, you're probably right. They're like I said earlier. They're not opening up the whole playbook just yet.
Yeah, I think they're saving it for game 3.
Absolutely. Is chat surprised that we have Southerners that are calling in? We have Southerners.
Arkansas is in the South.
Madison County does exist. I mean, listen, I got family all over that place. Wesley, Arkansas, Huntsville, Marble, right there off the Kings River. By God, we're Southern. Some of us have it. Mine doesn't come out as often until I
got
mad.
family in Hector and Tilly, and
oh wow,
out there with you.
We win that Ole Miss game. We can beat anybody if we win that game. I think the sky's the limit if they win that game.
Yeah,
and
you might be right. Yeah,
Sammy P needs it.
I think that game and the Memphis game are the two most important by far games on the schedule, because if they start off 4-0, the confidence is going to be at just pitch level. They'll give Notre Dame all they want, if not beat them.
Well, if at that point you're undefeated,
yeah,
because if you're beating Ole Miss, you're obviously beating Memphis.
Maybe that's a trap game in my opinion. I think they will beat them. I do believe they'll beat Memphis, but you can't overlook them. They're a lot more dangerous than Arkansas State is.
Mm-hmm. I think if we go 4-0 and Notre Dame's coming to town, College Game Day will be here.
Absolutely. I mean, I've and Ty will tell you, I've been saying it for 3 or 4 months that sets up the whole year, those 2 weeks.
Yep, no, that's fair.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I appreciate you calling in, man. I gave you your 4K in Discord. I appreciate you calling, Hog Blitz.
All
right, man. Take it easy.
Bro, you stop reading the comments when people are talking, bro. It's hilarious.
Who, me?
You keep laughing, and then you're making me read the comments. So
y'all
it's
do,
wrong.
listen, y'all do the
times a year.
Y'all do the exact same shit when I'm trying to read something, and I can hear y'all smirking and laughing, and I'm like, what's going on? What are they laughing
I'm
at?
trying to not be disrespectful to the people. I'm trying not to be disrespectful to people, and I'm reading all this countryside shit, and I'm like, oh man.
Well, we're only trying to disrespect Ty.
Yeah, always.
Yeah,
listen. Facebook, go join it. We've got a Tusk Talk on Facebook. We just opened this bad boy up. It's open to the public. Anybody can hop in there. Just be respectful. Mind the rules, especially if you're in Discord. But go join it. Go be a part of the Facebook. The Facebook.
You see how good Ty did on the thumbnail today?
Ty, you also need to add in your Rcast link. We need to make Tusk Talk great again because you are one of 3 sport podcasts for top podcasts of the state.
Yeah.
Yeah. I already voted for you.
I do need to put that in, don't I? I forgot. Mm-hmm. I saw that you shared that, and I meant to share it on
Did you
Facebook.
Vote for yourself yet?
I haven't voted yet. I will though. I'll vote. We'll get the word out.
I don't know a ton of those podcasts.
Mac, what's going on, man?
Can you hear me?
Big Mac.
Hear you.
Nope, we can't hear you.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be 49-14.
Okay.
And also, I heard from John Halls that he says that every game should be played in War Memorial Stadium.
I have heard that. Yeah. John Haas in Austin and
I heard from John Hobbs that Mac don't know ball, so
yeah.
True.
Yeah, I don't know a dang thing. But Austin's trying to get 6 games a year played in Jonesboro.
Yeah. I heard that too. Yeah. And he's trying to put Arkansas State as a permanent opponent and all that. Yeah.
maybe we should just add them to the SEC so they can be one of our rivals.
Yeah. Replace them with Mizzou. I mean,
that'd be great. I would actually accept that.
What a
sick of
slap!
Shit, man. I'm sick of Mizzou's shit.
Yeah.
They always beat us.
Yeah.
John and Austin are starting the petition right now.
Derek Hewitt, what's going on, man? We beat Ole Miss. We beat Notre Dame. And so what does that mean, Ty? Oh, shit. You're setting pretty, but you still
you're
have
nationally ranked. That's what that means.
Well, maybe it means you go in with confidence to the hardest part of your schedule.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
All right, I got to go, y'all. I'll see y'all.
Bye.
See you, buddy. Nice memes.
Bye. I don't know which Matt this is. I'm a little hesitant.
There's your link, by the way, in the chat.
Is it the Wiz Khalifa Matt?
Oh, is that it? Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah,
Matt, what's going on, brother?
Boys, what we're gonna beat the snot out of them boys. It's gonna be 150 to 7.5.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. That's a good rounded out score.
And then what I was gonna go with.
Hey, are you still in town?
I got a phone call. Yeah, heck yeah. Dude, I'm in this lonely hotel room just staring at the wall, arguing with everybody that'll entertain me.
I was about to die over there. You good,
Bro,
buddy?
I don't know if I swallowed a bug or what.
Oh no. Throw up.
I've got like tears in my eyes. It's Matt. It's the weed. It's like it's coming through this.
Dude, no.
It's a contact high.
I quit. And I decided to quit. I on the day that I have to go out of town to work. So now I'm
That's
just
no
sitting
fun.
there just sober, bored, and lonely.
Now you just gotta get drunk.
Oh, dude.
We're gonna have to do a tipsy tie.
I thought about it, dude, but I'm trying to lose weight, dude.
Hey Matt, what town are you in right now? Are you in?
He's in
Conway?
Fayetteville.
Yeah, I'm in
you're in
Fayetteville, but I live in Conway though.
I think I'm gonna go to Kings after this. I was like, come on, bro.
Oh, Kings, dude, I almost got kicked out the last time I went to Kings.
Hey, we're still doing the meetup down in Conway at some point. We've got like 5 or 6 of you sons of bitches that live in Conway.
Hey, how many months away is that? Because I'll have a pool in like 3 months.
You already have a date.
Pool gonna
That's
do
a
you
real
in
thing.
3 months?
Huh?
That's a real
pool
thing.
gonna
Like
do
the
you in
Conway
3
meetup.
months?
Yeah, the Conway meetups are real. Yeah, they start digging my pool September 11th. Weird enough.
Wait, y'all already got times and dates?
Yeah,
Dude,
bro. It's in
yeah,
Discord.
Yeah,
Bro, dude, I can't keep up, bro. That thing moves too fast, bro.
It does. I agree.
It does move fast.
Dude, I'll go back and read. Like, dude, I don't have the time to swipe up.
Nah, that's true. I just go forward. I open it up,
Which is
and
good, though.
whatever
It's
I
active.
miss, I miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good though. It's active. Rather be it fast and slow.
Steven 1383 says, hello, everybody. We go undefeated through Notre Dame. We going all the way, baby. Crank up that jukebox and give us the
No doubt, man.
Give us
Hey,
a
who was
trophy.
that they called in before Matt? That dude kind of sounded like Bobby Petrino a little bit. Like
I'm
if
not
Bobby
really
was
sure.
from Mississippi, it'd be that dude.
Yeah. Matt, I'm giving you your 4K.
That's
There
what I'm
you
talking. I feel like I deserve 5.
All right, man. So you had Arkansas. What was your score?
No, I think
He said 150 to 7.5.
Well, your
yeah,
real
dude,
score.
Yeah,
Your
no,
real score.
I don't really know what the score is going to be, but I'm definitely going to say, I'll do a score. Let's do 52 to 10.
52 to 10. Okay. All right.
I think
I got
they'll,
we got you down. Like I'm keeping track of all this.
Dude,
I'm not, by the way.
it's all on
You should do
video.
that.
It's recorded.
Yeah.
You should do a closest prediction contest. That'd be
I
cool.
should have, but we do have the predictions up in Discord. So
And the winner gets to take
Sure,
a
you
picture
do.
with the hog belt at the meetup.
I'm
The hog
channeling
chain.
Damn.
You got to bring that
Ty's
thing,
gonna have to
dude.
call it a show. He can't breathe anymore.
Bro,
yeah.
I don't know what's going on. It's like something just, yeah.
Do you need water?
Bug.
Go get some
No,
water.
I was sitting here trying to sip my what I had left of my cup here, and there's nothing in it. I'm good though.
Hey, look, man. Look, you got mini fridge, bro.
Well, my mini fridge is over there, but I can't reach it. Matt, I appreciate you calling in, man.
Yep. Thanks, Matt. Actually,
He
fellas.
doesn't know he's even still here.
Actually, fellas,
says he quit. Yeah, right.
You get out of here, Timmy.
I gotta.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Appreciate you, Timmy.
Appreciate y'all. Go Hogs. Hogs by 90. 13-0.
We covering, baby.
Peace.
13-0. Yeah. App crashed. Oh yeah, that happens.
Oh yeah. Discord or not Discord? Streaming on this is really hard. Whenever, sorry, I'm reading this. Streaming on this is really hard from a phone.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Oh, Hog Blitz, you sound fine, man. Don't listen to these people.
God, I just listened to myself. I did sound bad. Seems like on the voice stream, I did not sound that bad. It's embarrassing. No, don't ever
You're
apologize
fine.
for being Southern.
These people are being D-bags.
Yeah.
Talk the way you talk, brother.
That's right, bro. We are Southern.
There's
not
people in the
Thai.
world who wish they talked like us. Not Thai dying on camera.
Hey, there you go. Fishman's got it. Hog Blitz, always be yourself, dude. We just clowning. I'm country.
Look at that. There's some good people in here.
Yeah, there's some good folks. There's some good folks.
And Matt said, "You hear what Mac sounds like?"
No, Mac doesn't sound like he's from the South. I don't think.
Mac sounds like he looks like Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah. Wait, what? He says
Mac sounds like he looks like he's Pee Wee Herman.
Oh no. Snake guy. We're not gonna lie. I'm very hyped for this matchup since I was a kid playing in CWA.
Nice.
Okay.
I like it.
This is a bigger deal for Arkansas State. There's no doubt. This is a bigger deal. What? What?
Matt said Mac sounds like he chews loose change.
This is what the final 10 minutes of this show
This
is.
is turned into a roast fest. Yeah, we have 3 minutes left. Who wants it next?
Nobody else has called in. Someone else call in so everyone can make fun of the way you talk.
All right, I got something for you, Ty.
Let's hear it. If it's
Would
a
you
question
trade-
out of the okay.
Nah, it's just an opinion question.
Okay.
Would you rather have an Ole Miss win and a Notre Dame loss, or an Ole Miss loss and a Notre Dame win?
How much do we lose to either team? Like, what's the score?
By 7, either way.
I mean, Ole Miss is a conference game, right? But man, Notre Dame, Notre Dame's not. I mean, look, they've already got an L on their record. You know.
Okay, so say they don't lose another one, and Ole Miss is undefeated when we play them. Right?
I'd say winning at Oxford. To me that is like, I get it. It's Notre Dame. You want to beat them, but I would take the conference win.
Yeah, I think I probably would too.
Just because it's
carries
a
more weight.
Because again, if you're going to win that game, and if you're only going to lose to Notre Dame by 7, who's got more talent? Both teams have more talent than Arkansas does across the board. Not by a lot when it comes to Ole Miss, but there is a gap there with Ole Miss, and definitely a gap there with Notre Dame. But if it's only lost by 7, now if it was like you beat Ole Miss by a field goal or whatever, a point, but then you get slaughtered by Notre Dame.
Yeah,
that might, I don't know.
That would be really bad.
At least we're not in Randy Moss country. Oh Lord, yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Camo says swing and miss. I never know what the hell he's talking about. What are you talking about? Swing and miss on what?
Camo has some solid comments most times.
Who?
Camo has some pretty funny comments.
It's mostly trolly and definitely like super negative. It's turning into Discord chat. It is a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Anyways, we're up against it. We had to we're going to kill the final 10 minutes any way we can. And by God, that was a good way to do it. That was a lot of fun.
It was. We got to make some people mad in the comments. So that was good.
Oh, I'm sure we're gonna catch a little bit.
Can't wait to see who I pissed off tomorrow.
Yeah, right. That still shocked me that it was
That's
you
crazy.
and not Tim. That he
I
was
really
complaining.
thought it was about Tim. I ain't gonna lie.
I did too. I was like, oh, well, you meant Tim, right? And he was like, no, I'm talking about Travis. Like, what?
No, Travis sucks.
Nobody ever complains about Travis. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, shout out to Direct Service Overhead. You ever had a garage door break down at the worst possible time? Yeah, we've been there. That's why Direct Service Overhead, the garage door company, is the go-to company for garage door repair in Little Rock and all of Central Arkansas, says this guy. They offer same-day emergency service, and they fix everything from busted springs to brand new installs. These guys show up fast and get the job done right, and they actually stand by their work. So don't wait around. Call Direct Service Overhead today at 501-244-3667 and check them out at directserviceoverhead.com. Your garage door will what?
Thank you.
It'll thank you. That's what it'll do. That's what your garage door will do.
Or your wife will whenever she doesn't have to deal with it anymore. I get that so much. They're like, dude, my wife wants this fixed. Just fix it. And I'm like, fair enough.
Yeah, for real.
That's our new tagline. Your wife will thank you.
Your wife will thank you.
I did read that. I just didn't do the whole super chat rigmarole.
Put in Malachi. It's put in Malachi. Everyone else is doing put Malachi in or put Criswell in. No, it's put in Malachi. Put in Criswell.
Got it.
And then you got to do the put in Malachi. You know what I mean?
Get her done, boy.
Ty, is this the is this the next? Is the next show
after the game?
Probably. Yeah, we for a while I always did day 3 streams on Thursday or Friday, and who knows, that might change. Nothing's permanent, but Wednesday night was a good night to get all 3 of us on here, and so I figured let's do it tonight. But yeah, this will probably be the last show. We're really at 3 lives and trying to throw out some other little tidbits of content here and there as well, like YouTube shorts and whatnot. But yeah, again, and we might have another stream. I don't know. I'm sure we'll do something in Discord, if not here, so yeah. Anyways, putting in Malachi.
I like that. Put in
put it. Yeah. I was told I need to print
put in Malachi.
I need to print bumper stickers or something. And I was like, I don't think I could using his name. Or like Criswell, put in Criswell. I don't think I could do it because I'm using someone's name. I'd have to give them part of the profits or whatever. Or I guess I could and split the profits with them. I don't know. But anyways, I appreciate you and Tim stopping by tonight. Arkansas.
Yeah, sorry I ditched a little early on what was it, Tuesday?
Monday for the Monday night.
Monday.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, bro, I'm in today.
No, you're good, dude. We understand. We appreciate you making any kind of time to be here with us. But again, shout out to Patreon supporters, man. Come join, come sign up. We got some really awesome cards we're going to hand out, autographed cards, and all that sort of stuff. So score prediction, we already did the prediction, Snake Guy. But yeah, I do like Arkansas to cover. Tim does not. Travis does. So there you go.
You heard that comment, guy.
Yeah, you're always too negative, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, everybody. We'll see you on the post game on Saturday, most likely. Bye.
Yeah.